What's poppin', Conrad? Hi, today is February 6th, 2020. I'm Ian.
And I'm Jordan. In today's show, we will be talking about the Montgomery County Animal Shelter and an interesting ordinance in Tomball.
So stay tuned for today's episode of Total Recap. From Friday, February 7th through Sunday, February 9th, the Montgomery County Animal Shelter will be offering free pet adoptions thanks to donations from the KTIG Congress Foundation. The KTIG Congress Foundation helps shelters across the country through the Free Shelters program, which helps save shelter animals from being euthanized and encourages people to adopt animals. MCAS is currently caring for 300 animals in its building and another 300 animals through foster care. Mark Wasowski, MCAS Assistant Director, said, quote, "Free the shelters will enable us to clear out our shelter and find homes for our wonderful animals. The support of the KTIG Congress Foundation will help us start the year with an exciting event and continue us on our life-saving journey," end quote.
In recent news, after many complaints from residents, Tomball decided to pass a dangerous animal ordinance, pretty similar to the one in Houston passed. Apparently, calls have been reported of animals including a type of alligator, a type of monkey, as well as types of foxes and venomous snakes. The ordinance defines a dangerous animal as any mammal, amphibian, reptile, or fowl of a species dangerous by nature and dangerous to human beings, or either because of its size, vicious nature, or other characteristics. The list of prohibited animals includes, but is not limited to, panthers, raccoons, skunks, apes, foxes, elephants, and rhinoceroses. The ordinance does state that though the gerbils, hamsters, guinea pigs, mice, and domestic rabbits aren't considered dangerous animals, any person that violates this will be charged up to more than $2,000, with each day the violation continues as charged as a separate offense.
We will now take it to a quick commercial break.
People always say that you are your own worst critic, but critic is just another word for judge. And when you're your own biggest judge, you can become your own jailer. Who are you for that matter? Well, that's up to you. Don't let the thing holding you back keep you from moving forward. By pushing forward, you can achieve anything you want, anything you believe in. And for that, it gives us hope. Hope towards redemption. Be the better you.
Be the better you. Be the better you. Be the better you.
Be the better you. Be the better you.
This is the story of a boy who was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help. And slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Good afternoon. I'm Z, your weather anchor for the day. Today, the high for the day. Today and the high will be 51 and a low of 31 degrees, being partly cloudy. For tomorrow, we'll be having a high of 67 and a low of 68 degrees, being sunny on Saturday. The high will be 72 and a low of 54 degrees, being partly cloudy. And on Sunday, the high will be 72 and a low of 64 degrees, being partly cloudy. And finally, on Monday, the high will be 75 and a low of 65 degrees with a 40% chance of storms. And now, a quote about Iron Morgan, who we will talk about here in just a bit. Rosa Parks deserves a great deal of credit for turning the tide, but there were many Rosa Parks and being a number of Iron Morgans too, said Leon F. Litwack. We will now take it to Cooking with Culinary.
Hi, welcome to Cooking with Culinary. I'm Angel and I'm going to teach you how to debone a chicken today. So we're going to take the chicken, and if you put it down right, the legs should be facing up, like they're going to be sticking up. You're going to feel around, and there should be a very hard bone right here in the middle. So you're going to take your knife, and with the back of your knife, feel around that bone, and just kind of cut right next to it or on top of it. All the way around. So we're cutting the breasts off first. So this whole breastplate, you can feel it go all the way down. So you're just gonna follow your knife onto that bone all the way through. Right here between the breastbone and the chicken leg, there's a lot of extra fat there, so you're just gonna cut that off. Now you can flip it back over. There's also a wing you're gonna cut with it. So now you have a chicken breast and a wing. If you flip it over, there's also a tender right here. You can take that off if you want. So if you pick up your wing, you can feel a bone crack right here on the second tendon. And you can cut right through that almost. Same thing on the other side. If you flip it over, you can see this little ball. That's where you're gonna cut again to get the other bone off. You're not gonna eat that piece, so now you just have a chicken breast. Now you can trim the fat off if you don't like the fat. And now you're gonna do the same thing to the other side. So again, follow the breastbone. All the way down. You can stick your fingers in there if you can't find it too. And then flip it over again and disconnect the breast and the chicken leg. Again, just flip it over and break that second joint. And then take the second bone off. This is just the chicken tender. You don't have to take it off if you don't want to. Trim the fat, and you have a chicken breast with skin on. Now we're gonna take off the legs and the thighs. So the inside of the carcass, flip it over, grab both legs, and pull them up. You can hear a crack. It's just the joint coming out of the socket. Now right there where you heard that crack, you can kind of just cut straight down. You'll see a discoloration where it's darker too. And then you can just cut off the skin or fat if you don't want it. So this is a leg and a thigh. You normally don't take them apart unless you just want a thigh or a leg. So the end result, you should have 2 chicken tenders, 2 chicken wings, 2 legs and a thigh connected, and then 2 chicken breasts. This has been Cooking with Culinary. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to join next week for another segment.
Hey everyone, we wanted to finish out our newscast today with a few announcements.
Do you want to be part of CHS 2020-2021 Cheer Squad? there is a mandatory tryout meeting either February 6th at 6:30 p.m. in the LGI or February 12th at 6:30 p.m. in the LGI.
CHS Tiger Salon is hosting a spa day this coming Saturday. They will be offering spa facials and pedicures for 15, spa manicures for 10. Appointments are available from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Book your appointment today as spots are filling up fast. Contact the cosmetology department instructors or students. Email is msmith2@conrisd.net. The National English Honor Society is in the process of inviting new members. Applications for the consideration are due on February the 21st, and the induction ceremony will be held on March the 18th. If you would like to be considered for membership, please pick up an application packet from your English teacher.
Invitations for callback auditions for the Tiger Talent Show will be going out this week, so keep an eye out for those. Tickets will be going on sale the week before, so mark your calendar for the Tiger Talent Show on March 4th at 7 p.m. Winter Prep Rally will be on February 14th. KTIG will not be live streaming this one, so make sure to get your wristbands the week before they are sold out. Hey students, don't forget to sign up for the second blood drive of the year through the 7th in the cafeteria. You must be 16 with a parent's consent form or older to donate blood. Also, hey seniors, if you donate twice this year, you can earn a cord for graduation.
Attention, all National Honor Society members. Your next meeting is Monday, February 10th at 3 p.m. in the LGI. If you can't make that meeting, you can attend the 6:45 a.m. meeting in room 110 on February 11th. See you there. Anime Club is canceled until a new sponsor can be found. If any teacher would like to sponsor the club, please contact Ms. Buntaj.
Prairie View A&M Texas is an HBCU located in Prairie View, Texas, which is an hour away from Conroe. It was first established in 1876 after the Reconstruction period after the Civil War and is now part of the Texas A&M system. The university offers majors in areas such as nursing, agriculture, and architecture and has a state-of-the-art marked stock market building for business majors. Prairie View A&M has more than 150 clubs and organizations for students to get involved in, including Greek Life and Leadership Institute. Prairie View A&M has something for everyone, and check out this video.
Traditions are not made overnight. They are created through a legacy of excellence and a commitment to something much greater. For more than 135 years, Prairie View A&M University has provided students with a strong academic foundation, a unique college experience, and the opportunity to make their mark on the world. This is a place where friendships are formed, discoveries are made, and dreams are realized. This is Prairie View A&M University, our tradition, your opportunity.
In honor of Black History Month, today we would like to honor Irene Morgan. Irene was an African-American woman from Baltimore, Maryland, who was arrested in Middlesex County, Virginia in 1944 under a state law imposing racial segregation in public facilities and transportation.
On July 16, 1944, Irene Morgan defied Virginia authorities by refusing to change her seat on the segregated bus in Virginia. On her way for a doctor's appointment and already sitting in the area designated for black passengers, she defied the driver's order to surrender her seat to a white couple. She stated that because it was an interstate bus, the laws of Virginia did not apply when handed an arrest warrant. She tore it up and tossed it out the window.
Well, those are all the announcements that we have for today. Don't forget to follow us on all social medias at KTIG News.
As always, CHS, start strong, finish strong. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for more KTIG News.